Yeah. Even triple and quad tech of the unit hasn't seemed particularly amazing to me because, like, the cannon targeting is really nuts, assuming you're shooting something at shorter range than you. But the whole unit is just, like, completely neutered by the fact that it's shorter range than everything other than a fucking steel ball.
Yeah, yeah. There's some interesting some picks here. We got supply spec probably from Memfisto.
Oh, wait, I didn't even see the room started. My bad.
Oh
I'll
yes,
spectate.
yes. Maybe I should just invited you with the once I got into the room.
Oh, no, you're good. It's fine.
But yeah, Rat's got Fang, Phoenix, a Rhino spec, which is I'd imagine he's rushing with that. Got the scores mixed up. It should be 0-0. Should swap them. Oh fuck. Oopsies. Look at Rat trying to cash in on the insight here.
Is he betting on himself? He is.
Someone said, or Mamaro said, can you bet on different players to add a little spice to the casting? Should we choose it? Should we be biased to one player and we both just butt heads?
Sure. I'm down.
All right.
Alright, you tell me why you want to vote for your player.
I vote for Rat. You already know. I'm one with the Rat.
Alright, why? Why is Surrey your pick?
Because Rat is my favorite player. That's about it. It's like Rat or B-Man. Like, there's not many rushers. And Memphisto's like a standard Andy, which, I mean, he's really good too. But, you know, Surrey is just, he's a psychopath.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
I have one insight, though, so my insight literally means nothing, so. That's beside the point.
Okay, well, I've played a lot of games against Memfisto, and he is indeed a standard Andy, but he's also one of the very best standard Andys. So,
Yeah.
And he's also a fort enjoyer, which is a good thing to be in today's day and age. So
yeah.
I think that Memfisto will do some good things for us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's very solid.
If you continuously play like one style of build, you're gonna be better at it than other players. Like Rat, I think he's pretty good at rushing, and then Memphisto's really good at standard. So we'll see how that matches up.
Yeah, exactly. He also has Storms, which I think is usually pretty good to have turn on versus this, but he doesn't have Phoenix, I suppose, so it's not that great.
Yeah, it's decent at clearing the fangs. I think he has HE. No HE. But, I mean, still the tempo of the Phoenixes should get him round one.
Yeah, for sure. Also, Surrey is Rhino spec. I wonder how he feels about unlocking his Rhino earlier, rather than doing it on turn 4.
Yeah, if you're going for like a full-on Rhino crawler commit, I found it sometimes questionable to wait till round 4 for the Rhino to show up.
Yeah,
but...
agreed.
Immediate strike spec from Rat, which is probably the best thing to choose here. Strike spec is just so strong on aggro.
Yeah, definitely. Makes a lot of sense since the opponent has storms as well, I think, and Surrey loves flank crawlers. Oh, he's fanging. Oh, okay.
Oh, this
I don't know if it matters.
Fang. This is pretty balls. Like fanging is fine, but like into storms, not having a tank. I'm assuming he's eventually just gonna go Rhino Fang.
Definitely.
But he sold his Phoenix, which is interesting. I mean, I guess he just wants money for range and double Fang flank with strike spec.
Yeah. I even think it might be reasonable for him to go Mech Rage here into Storm Colors, but maybe he just assumes that Memphis is going to sell the Storms immediately, so it doesn't matter. And it's just a better standalone upgrade if he doesn't buy another tech for a long time, which maybe he doesn't think he will.
Yeah, I think it probably makes sense to keep the Storms initially. But I think Mech Rage, or sorry, range is probably better because you'll still die to arcs.
Yeah. I think this turn it would perform about the same, but it depends on what he wants to do next, right? Like if he wants to go Rhino or something, or if he wants to just keep fucking spamming Fangs, depends on his game plan.
But at least there's a immediate Fang, or immediate Mustang. So that should definitely do some work with the Fangs.
Sure. For sure. It's also going for underground threat, which is going to get both towers.
Okay, I may have missed that part. That would be, you know, that kind of makes the difference here. It should be a little bit rough for Rat. The zoom, bro, the zoom. I can't zoom out, so it's a caster nerf. It's a everything nerf.
Yeah, it actually is. It's so sad they deleted that. But like said that they were working on it there, right?
Yes, yes. He wasn't aware, or it was an indirect bug.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Rat will wait till round 3. You kind of want the Rhino right now, but maybe it's fine to tank another round.
I feel like he goes for some kind of tank immediately. Because he should expect for Memfisto to go for Mustang range immediately, which should be a bad matchup for Memfisto into Rhino or Ball or whatever he picks, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Both immediately pick deployment. I didn't even see the other cards, but it makes sense.
I didn't either.
And he unlocked Rhino.
Yep. Yeah, immediately goes for it.
I think that's probably a good call. If you're gonna go Rhino tank anyways, it's only $50, and it probably creates some tempo. That's, I guess you can justify it.
Yep. I wonder what the reasoning is for Memfisto on the Fang that's like touching the flank. I guess he wants to put a ball right in front of it, and he like doesn't care that Surrey could have gone Crawler. He just expects him to go Fang from this point, which is fair, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not fully aware why he did that, but I think maybe he's reading like a Rhino push, and having Fangs all over the place is generally worth it with Fang Shield.
Yeah, definitely. I just think in my head like, oh, Surrey loves Rhino Crawler, so like, I want to hedge a little bit against not being right next to the flank.
Yeah, on
like,
the
hugging
line.
it. Yeah. Oh, he's mirroring it.
It's a Fang v Fang off. That's interesting. Here's why it just doesn't go for more just Mustangs. I guess deployment spec, you can spam more. Maybe that's the thinking.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel like that's reasonable. Because I was thinking in my head as soon as we saw deployment, like, I feel like Surrey is pretty favored since we see deployment, but maybe if they just both go it, then
it's nullified, yeah. Although this Rhino's going to do a decent amount of work on potentially getting tower, yeah. Well, rip the Rhino, actually. Although you can make the case that it's time to pivot to a Rhino Crawler. There's a gajillion Fangs, and that's a lot of replicate food.
Replicate's so bad now. Feels bad. Doesn't do any HP damage
I
anymore.
know, but it's so sad. Like, you own someone around, and it's like plus 100 HP. You're like, excuse me, I worked hard for this.
Yeah,
but
feels pretty bad, man.
it's probably reasonable, because you can probably get Rhino Crawler round 5 if there's like a big turn.
Yeah, definitely. Probably a lot harder since Rhino spec is around 4 now, but for sure you can.
Yeah, I think it's a nerf. I think it's Rhino spec round 4 is fine if you're not doing like a Rhino-centric build, like Rhino Fang or Rhino Crawler, but...
Definitely. It's really funny. It's actually like just as strong in the meta standard way to play it, but it's a lot weaker in the, hey, I would like to use my Rhino for an aggro build, please.
Yeah. I mean, it basically nerfed the thing, I guess, they wanted it to nerf, which was like the insane tempo you get round 3 with an HP item, and you're like, okay, how am I killing this Rhino? I'm not.
Yeah, definitely. I still think they probably ought to ban items to like round 4.
I think it would definitely help. Like you see that he sold the Mustang, so it seems like he's all in on the Fangs. But Rat is indeed more all in on the Fangs.
I feel like this round is really important for Rat to have the Mech Rage and Memfisto to not have it. Because, like, that's going to make all of his Fangs level, probably.
Yeah, for sure. This is now just a full-on tempo game. Buys 2 balls. He's going for the read on where the Rhino is, it looks like. Maybe on the flank.
You already saw the right side one, right? Oh, you mean the blue one. Right, my bad.
Yeah. So he's just reading left side and right side, which I think is reasonable.
Yep.
I've never
He's not
seen
hedging
Rad
one
do
way or the other.
this though. Rhino Fang. The Rhino's
Yeah,
just
it's kind of
walking in.
surprising. Wonder if you expect Memfisto to sell his storms this turn. He didn't sell either one.
I still think the Storms is still decent. Like you can have a fire threat, but they still do work. But I mean, you might. I don't know where like Mephisto's gonna go now because he put all his money in Fang and then he's getting out Fanged.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Is like you're not gonna go fire if you're going your own thing, right? So, and you expect that Surrey's gonna click mech raid surely.
And I think you're very far behind. If you're trying to match and then you lose, then all your resources are basically not nullified, but like I don't know how he gets out of this.
Agreed. The cards are so insane for the thing too.
I didn't even see what the other cards were. It was just an insta senior attack pick on both sides.
Yep, me neither.
I see. So he's just committing harder into Fangs.
Well, Surrey's Fangs did not level, so.
Yeah, but Surrey's got 3 Fangs around, 4 Fangs around.
Oh, do they not both have it? Oh no, they do.
They both have deploy, yeah. But he sold off the Rhino. Just more Fangs.
I wonder if he's making a read into Surrey's playstyle with the balls here, thinking he's going to go more for Rhinos, or if thinks that that's just better than getting more Fangs.
Yeah, you still have to address the Rhino, because he never addressed the Rhino initially. Or like the blue Rhino. So now there's 3 balls almost doing nothing. Like 1 ball may get this Rhino, but this Mo Beacon play is really nice.
Yeah.
It may just be a race to Fortress, I think.
Yep. What do you think of, like, I don't know, do either of them have Ignite? Yeah, they both have Ignite, actually.
Really? Both Ignite?
Do you think it matters? Do you think Fort matters? Do you think Fort matters they both have Ignite? Or no?
I mean, with Shield, you probably still want AP in a mirror, I think. But that's if you're going that hard, if you're committing more into Rhinos. Or sorry, Rhinos, jeez, Fortresses.
Oh, I just meant, like, do you think they're worth building? Like, compared to more Fangs?
Oh,
I guess at a certain point that is, but...
Yeah, I think eventually you're going to want to, because... I don't know what else angle... Because you eventually probably want more tank, or is it literally just a Fang all in on each side?
Yeah, like with deployment, like you just spam, like, 600 supply worth of blue Fangs around, or what's going on? Seems pretty hard to, like, not have the game be over before getting into forts makes sense.
I think we'll run out of space, though. There's going to be no room for Fangs. Surely there's a fortress hole.
Man, these cards are so insane for Fang. The hell?
And speed just favors the rusher.
Yeah.
And Fisto did buy temp range last round. So he's a bit behind on, like, developing his board, and he's buying Bombard.
I feel like the Bombard makes sense for him, sort of. It's kind of sketchy, though.
It's a bit rough. But look at all these Fangs. Just infinite Fangs from all angles.
Memfisto actually has a lead in the Fang levels on the left side. Right side's kind of doomed, but left side's looking real good.
It seems like Surrey's just gonna focus all his attention on right side.
Yep. It's gone to the Arbiter school of how to play Fang.
Just just more fangs. It's just, it literally is quite literally a fang. A fang off.
Do you think that Memfisto went for this because of the Mustang nerf, or do you think this is a reasonable line before Mustang damage got nerfed again?
I don't know. I still think Mustang is the good call, but maybe it's deployment and he feels a little bit out tempoed that he has to just go because he needs to cover like all his flanks, and maybe he thinks that's the best line.
Yeah, that's fair. It is really good if you're anti-aggro, right? That's very fair. Lets you cover your whole map easier.
Because he was getting caged in, and 2 Mustangs probably doesn't do enough. And I mean, it's working out pretty here. I think the shields in the orbital did a lot of work, but this is huge tempo.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think his thought process is probably that the Bombard is extremely useful because it gets his units XP. Like, if it gets his whole border level, it's insane, right? It's way better than speed.
Yeah, for sure. Immediately gets Senior D, and now we got the Big Daddy Forts coming in.
Senior D with Fang Shield's really strong here.
Although so Rat has fortresses, and Memfisto does not. So I think that should make a huge difference, especially with the shield.
I'm very curious if he also goes for his own forts next turn, or if he just clicks Ignite.
Yeah, that could be reasonable. The fortresses would then be not doing much other than providing shields.
Yeah, exactly. And granted, like, non-AP Fang is worse at killing the shield, but it is better at killing the fort, so I don't know, maybe it kind of like evens out.
And that fort is the fort shield's probably dead pretty early since, I mean, off rip, the shields would be targeted.
Yep.
The Rhino is gone though, and the balls are gone. Or at least one ball is sold. There's borrows from Memfisto and just temp range and speed from Rat.
He still has the Storms, by the way. Matters a fair bit here.
It definitely helps with some shield break. The right Storm is top 3 in damage.
That's impressive considering it doesn't count the barrier damage.
So fort side wins, and the speed fort is very insane because you just gotta kill a couple fangs and then he's getting tower.
Yep.
We'll see if Memfisto buys Melter or if he just goes for Ignite. I think Ignite would be a reasonable call, but I don't know if the Ignite is enough because it takes like 17 seconds or something like that to fully kill a fort. Don't know if you want to wait that long.
Yeah, I feel like even just for your shield break, you probably just want to buy Melter here. Even just like not even thinking about the fort damage at all. But at that point, why do we have Ignite on the bar, if that's our reasoning?
Yeah, I'm an AP fan gamer. I put Ignite for the memes. It worked for one game because my opponent did not buy Mustangs and they bought a million fortresses, but I don't know. AP is just so much better.
Yeah.
For fan carry at least.
For sure. Yeah, for util Fang, absolutely Ignite's better.
It's an interesting Ion Blast. I can't really give much insight behind how to Ion Blast, but I think Rat's Ion Blast looks a little bit better. But we'll see. So he did basically what you're saying. Buying Melter Barrage just for shield break?
Yep. That's what I would do.
Oh, this Melter positioning might like literally only barrage and then just instantly die.
Yeah, that's pretty concerning. I feel like if Memfisto had AP here, he might be able to just click AP and buy 4 blue fangs, and that's it. Yeah, exactly.
Because there's so much DPS here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's look at these guys' Ion Blasts. not bad. I mean, all it does is kill fort, so more fangs die. I think Rat has a better Iron Blast here, but right side tower
Actually,
does drop.
Memfisto's quite good. Killed half of one fort and half another fort. Not bad.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, it takes a little bit too long for his Iron Blast value to come through, I guess.
Yeah, his unit's already dead. That's a nasty missile.
Shield Fang, the OPs. Econ, negative 50. And these Fangs are... AP actually would just win. I think you're 100% right. Like, left side wins... Obviously, there's no fortresses, but... Left side's owning. If you just... AP'd right side?
Yeah. The lack of speed spec also makes me wonder if Bombard is maybe incorrect. Or sorry, how good speed spec would have been here. Like with the weak side thing happening.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if Bombard is incorrect.
Although that Bombard round probably allowed him to like get his levels back. So.
Yeah, exactly. It might just be like, if you didn't do that, then you wouldn't be in the spot.
This is a pretty ballsy play. Lightning Storm and then Melter Barrage. This could close it out, I think. Not ballsy, sorry. But this is... He probably wants to close it out right now.
Mm-hmm. I think it has a very reasonable chance of instantly winning the game.
But the smart, like, the long-term thing is to take a range spec, which he missed out on. So we'll see if it bites him in the ass.
That is true. I feel like it sort of matters less when you have all these giants. Whether or not I have your range spec. But like the levels that the storm would give you would matter a lot.
Yeah, that's probably true. And you are rushing with speed, so how big is that 12 meter range diff? I don't know, but I feel like it's, in theory, should be a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's also 17 speed fangs, right? He has speed spec and command center speed and all that, so does 12 range really do anything? Not sure. Because fangs really overkill quite hard. They're not like Mustangs. They don't like get a ton of value out of that.
We'll see though. The game is not over.
Maybe not for long. Storm's gonna wreck him.
Lightning Storm is huge, but at least Fang Shield allows the Fangs to do things before they end their lives.
Yep, true.
It's quite the match. Again, left side still wins even with the fortress. Oh wait, Surrey's got fortress or Fang summoning. Oh my goodness. Infinite
Fang summoning and the
Fangs.
Fang Mirror.
More Fangs is probably better than less Fangs, though, I think. Look at this mobile beacon group of Fangs here.
Yeah. I think that's it. That's really close. Maybe not.
He's got to be like, what, 50 HP? Wow.
Oh.
Still, Fangs don't do that much HP damage, unfortunately.
Man. That
Now-
tower timing is so bad.
So now that's big to lose Lightning Storm round, and now he has range spec. I'm assuming that puts Rat in a better position, but we'll see.
Again, I think maybe the levels just matter more than the range. Like the levels that Memfisto gets from the Lightning Storm rounds.
That's true. He does have a level 5 Fang in the middle, and Surrey has what, like 2 level 4 Fangs? I think he's under leveled.
Yeah.
At least left side. For sure left side he's getting owned. But more fortresses probably beats more Fangs at this point, I think.
I think so as well.
Wonder if Memfisto will buy a Melter left side. He skips Photon. I didn't see what he picked instead, but I think he skipped, it looked like. Or Shield Device spec.
Oh yeah, Shield Device is quite good here, I think, because there's no AP on the field, right? Gets a lot of value for him, at least. Wouldn't get much value for Surrey, but gets a lot of value for him.
I wonder though if that's the right call over Photon, because Photon could be the thing keeping you from tower, but he's buying Launcher Overload Storms for additional shield break.
Oh.
And I guess it just does Fang damage, but we'll see.
That is very interesting. I guess he doesn't have many more Fang buttons to click, so that's why he's doing that.
He probably ran out of money.
Yeah.
But Photon is so strong. I'd surprise like Photon breaks shields, or the Fortress's breaks shield very fast here. And then right side will collapse eventually, I think. But these level 5 Fangs in the middle though, these guys are going off.
They are.
Tower's going down though.
Man, it's so close. I feel so sad for both these players not having AP. The game looks so different if they do.
Yeah, this game would be definitely over. It wouldn't be round 10. Now Memphis was
Yeah.
down to, what is this? 797 HP. Rat needs to win every single game if he wants a shot at victory royales.
I think Memfisto is dead, even with the fire.
He could land a juicy fire though, but we will see. Oh, he just goes for a safe fire. Okay.
Oh, I'm really surprised he's doing on that side, because that's the side that's gonna win. That seems
Maybe
really
he
scary.
wants to win harder. I don't know. He's
No,
gonna
but,
kill
like,
his own
he's gonna
dudes.
walk-
Yeah.
exactly. He's gonna walk through his own fire and he wins.
That's 4 fortresses, by the way. New ones. That is a lot of fortresses. Don't know if Orbital will make the difference. Or will bring it in his favor. This is last round. Will I make money this day? Let's see. Strike spec fortress flank. I really like this. And there's like a death ball melter scenario here. I don't know about these positions. But maybe he really wants to shield down.
Does help to some extent. I wonder if Psych would have ever helped him. He's probably not like actually locking onto the force though.
Yeah, I don't think these melters are doing anything. Like this right melter's killing the fortress, the right one, but that's about it, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wonder if the shield breaks right side. Nah, no way. This is quite the Fortress Fang Cajun right here.
There's certainly a lot of them.
I think it was the
It's
right
not
call
every
to
day you see that
just
many.
focus one side.
For
Yeah,
sure.
it's way too many fortresses, and tower debuff is just going to win the game as well. Wow. Surrey still in the tourney. He is alive.
So that means we are guaranteed to get a tiebreaker, or I guess Surrey would also have to play a tiebreaker. So we're just guaranteed to get a tiebreaker, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's better than the group that I'm in, where Monks just 2-0'd everybody and said, GG's, ZZ's. Pants is here, so Fort Fang is still strong meta, a resident sleeper. Listen, okay,
I'm saying.
it was Mustang Fortress, okay? This is new and innovative for this time, okay? You missed out on that degeneracy.
Be glad that you did.
Wonderboat, this propaganda that I buy spells, but I'm the opposite type of gamer. You bought Rhino one time. Spell Andy.
Science, Andy, no magic.
Yeah, the science of buying spells. Okay, okay. Cost control. Crawler, Stormcaller looks like a pretty good card, and I would imagine Rhino spec or Speed spec from Memfisto.
I think Memphis still wants to play. Yep.
See that I love supply, but like 3.2k HP. Actually, I don't like that position. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very scary.
Yeah, I feel like that's the worst part of picking Sledge Opener, is it has low HP because of low MR, and it just is not actually good at high MMR, unless it's cost control or quick supply.
Although we got the infamous Dick here, so
I
definitely
was
putting
actually wondering.
money on the line.
When I saw him click it, I was like, I wonder who's going for the phallic Stormcaller formation.
Also, you know you baited my chat in both your matches. You had double, like you had Dick Storm formation or like both aggro, and then last second, people are getting their bets in. You switch back to standard, and everyone felt scammed. They're like, what the heck? What is this? Want my money's back.
I mean, hey, I'm willing to play both. I was just thinking about the matchup, and I'm like, nah,
Yeah,
fuck
no
that.
thanks. Yeah.
The reason I swapped off though is I thought that Pants was a standard Andy, and so I was like, oh, I'd rather just play standard against him
Yeah.
because
I
I
think
am
he does
definitely
both.
much better at playing standard for most cases.
Yeah. Look at it. This will get tower cheese off rip, so. Interesting he buys... Okay, RNG gods are not favoring the Dick.
No, there's still one for doing it. It's going. It's just super late. Super duper late.
It's just the front guy looked like he knew what the mission was.
Exactly.
Interesting choice to buy arcs when he has sledges, but honestly I don't hate it because crawlers need to die fast.
Oh, he doesn't like sledges, I don't think. I don't think I've ever seen him commit to sledges.
Yeah, I see. Maybe he understands the true way of sledge gaming, which is buy a new unit with your 200 supply.
Yeah, I think that's what you can expect from Memfisto. Unless the Euro Sledge is offered round 2 or something, maybe he'll commit to it. Which I would not commit to Euro Sledge personally against Crawler or Storm against Surrey on round 2. That sounds really bad.
On the line, yeah.
Yeah, I've done that before. It's not good. Don't do it. I mean, I think I won at least one time doing that, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, mass-produced sledges, though. The real type of sledge. The sledge you actually want to buy here.
Yeah.
And of course, you have to buy 3. If you don't buy 3 sledges on mass-produced turn, you're trolling.
Agreed. Yep.
Also note the Memphisto's crawler positioning is easily... it can be easily pulled now, so... No chaffs for the initial beginning.
Yeah, I definitely would have liked to see him put his crawlers behind his arc lights.
Yeah,
that would have been a really good move against Surrey, I think. Because you definitely expect Surrey to play this way. He does it every time. He's predictably aggro.
Yeah,
so.
Especially, like, it's fine if it could be 50-50, but maybe he buys a mobile beacon and does the secret tech for $100.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess with the how Surrey is positioning this, it would work, probably. I don't know if it continues to work if they put things like on the line further forward, though. I imagine it doesn't. That is like on the flank. If he puts like a crawler in front of his tank, I don't know if it pulls anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm not fully aware, but I think, wait, did he buy mass-produced sledges on both sides?
Yep.
Wow. I think it's probably a good call. Go.
Yeah, I think so, because in my games, like 80% of the time, if mass-produced sledge is offered, both players take it. Granted, I'm like a player in my game who always takes it, so that's like a bit biased. But,
yeah, I tend to take it a lot, especially round 2, round 3.
Yeah.
And then I usually follow it up by boats. It just has good synergy.
Both players have weird weaknesses to their sledges. Surrey is missing EMP. Or no, sorry, Memphis. Wait, who is red and who is blue? Oh, I just turned the camera around, so I'm confused. Okay. No, Surrey has no EMP, I think, right? Yes.
Surrey has no EMP. Yeah, no field maintenance.
Yeah, no EMP, no field maintenance. So I think Memfisto is very favored in the sledge mirror if they both actually commit to sledges, but I don't know if they know how to do that, so they're probably going to click another button instead.
Yeah, usually from what I've seen of Surrey doing Master Roof Sledge, you just spam it and either mech rage armor and then like he follows it up with boats, which I think is what he's likely to do here.
I see. That makes sense. I like that. Do you know what tech Surrey has on his boats by chance?
I think he has chin gun jump. Oh, I guess you can check yourself, bud. HE Wasp Photon and chin gun. There you go.
So immediate. He's got the degen set up minus jump drive.
Yeah, HE's pretty good. I just never, I've never joined the HE side.
It's really good. I've had HE on boats for like a long fucking time, like 4 months.
Yeah, Pants, HE is only 100. Did they nerf it? Or was it always 100? I'm assuming
I
it's
I
150
think
before, maybe?
I think like way back in the day before Mechabellum was nerfed, HE was like 200, and then there's a
Mm.
patch that made it go to 150.
Yeah, because no one clicked it,
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Or that's usually
Yep.
why they do that. I do
Yeah,
like
exactly.
this push here. Wait, he takes improved steel balls over deployment, and he's gonna match balls for sledge. Interesting.
That is actually very interesting. Nice. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's cool as fuck.
250 for 100 supply? I mean, they're still beefy balls, but I don't know. I like a rhino on the flank, and that's it. And deployment.
Yeah. I think the moment you see the boat here, you're really fucking sad you do not click deployment.
Also, there's 0 anti-air from Memfisto, so this is going to be a level 2 boat.
Yeah, exactly. I do like the idea of the improved ball, but you definitely expect Surrey to go air of some kind against your board here, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And this could be... I mean, he's not going to take too much damage, I think, but... Supply spec HP puts you in these weird positions, I feel. Where not many
Yes.
mistakes can be made, or you can't just afford a Phoenix to win you a game.
Agreed.
There is a sledge flank, though.
Yep. I should just saw that, because the no, not being able to zoom out thing.
Yeah, you find out about flanks after you lose. All good.
You're very familiar with that, aren't you?
I've now, like, asked my opponents, like, did you just flank me last turn? And he's like, yeah, I did. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm stupid. 1.5k HP round 4. That is why I don't take this card, or this spec opener.
Yeah, it is just not good. Sledge just fucking sucks because the HP.
Yeah, these are mass produced, so like every sledge matters a lot. But taking nano repair on a level 2 boat, that's big. That's pretty significant.
Yeah, that will be very hard for Memfisto to kill, which puts him basically like 33% of his life is gone just because of that, probably.
And he's
boat's
Mecha
400.
Raging his sledges, so he should have the upper hand when it comes to the sledge.
Yeah, and Surrey actually does have AP, by the way, so... I mean, I've never seen a mass-produced sledge shoot an improved ball with AP before, but I would imagine that that's like a threat you might want to consider a little bit. I'm not sure.
Potentially. I don't know if he's going to tech his sledges any further, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he will either. I don't know if he should either with his setup, but it is a consideration.
I just think that he goes for this mobile beacon play. He probably reads like a melt or something, but Memphis will just places 2 Phoenixes, which should be enough, I think, but it's a nano blue boat. Kind of threatening. Wonder if this crawler summoning is going to make the difference on flank. It should, it looks like.
Definitely looks like it is doing stuff. I think the timing is good for him too to kill his boats. It's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, the Phoenix is already locked on, so it should be enough, especially with debuff to get this thing killed.
Yep.
So it looks like the right side is being even without debuff, like, is still winning. So Rat really just has the cheese left.
Nice. The rat has the cheese.
That's all he's got right now is the stinky cheese. But maybe more boats will solve some of the right side issues. We will see.
The ball's leveled, by the way, off this turn. It's a pretty big deal.
And he's going to be farming sledges every round.
Yep.
So it's probably problematic. Rat
also
Instapix
got
enhancement
stocks.
module. I mean, I would
It's
do the
very
same.
special.
I would have missed that there's an instant bomb and just like economics, and then lose the game. But good thing I'm not Rat.
Well, Surrey's board is pretty indifferent to what spells are on the board, so I don't know if he actually cares at all, ever.
Yeah, he's got.
Well, I don't know.
It probably still makes somewhat of a difference, but
Yeah,
more
because the
boats
sledge is
though.
a mass produced.
Yeah, a lot of boats with Shin Gun. I think Shin Gun's a good call here. Kill the sledge, kill the balls, potentially moving
Oh.
faster.
I don't know about this boat addressing the flank though. You could just miss it.
Yeah, that's true. This is true. But he wants that flank on a lock.
He doesn't have jump drive, by the way, so that boat is there forever.
Yeah.
Or he sells it, either way.
Don't completely hate it, but ideally you would want your boat on the line.
Yeah.
And we're doing another mobile beacon play. The stonks, though, will eventually favor Rat, I think, because he's going to put it on a boat and start stonking boats. Don't know if Memfisto's going to buy a giant anytime soon.
Yeah, for sure. Enhancement's much better for Surrey in the spot.
A lot of missiles, though, from Memfisto. I guess it's pretty reasonable that he put a boat now, because, well, Memfisto added another sledge, so he's just making sure no tower cheeses today.
Wonderboat agrees with me. Says people underestimate missiling flank forever. I don't know if I missile it forever, but I'm definitely down to missile it and not put a fucking boat there. That's for sure.
Honestly, if it's like in this scenario and I don't want to waste any deployments on flank, I'm probably too lazy and I'm just gonna missile it every round and then hope that the game ends reasonably fast.
Yeah.
And then not, and then lose, but all good.
I mean, hey, I'm down to just like full on ignore it and put a shield there too. Just say that fuck them.
Yeah, I don't mind shield, yeah. Nano though, level 2 Phoenix though is always enough.
Yep. Honestly, it's kind of weird what the level 2 boat has done. It's caused the Phoenixes to get fed, whereas otherwise they might not have. And so now he's going to have his boats be dying to the Phoenixes much faster for forever, and he doesn't actually have much incentive to level his boats himself.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird imbalance.
Yeah, because they are $100 sledges, but they are still $200 XP farming units. So
yeah, they can farm a little off that. Boats are like a lot more though. I think you're almost guaranteed to get a level off killing a level 2 boat. Not quite sure.
Interesting that he puts I think this is a solid call, but a Phoenix attack item.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Matches the nano repair boat, but Wasp summoning should be pretty big here. It's the one thing Memphis was weak to.
Oh. I may have spoilers. Oops.
I may also forgot to tell you in chat because you have to do it every single round. Oopsies. Well, we don't know necessarily. It could go anyway. Let's go with that. Anyway, indeed. There's a lot of boats we're borrowing for speed.
I feel like you're spot on about the wasps. I think that just wins the game.
And this tower push should be very strong. This is a free mobile beacon because there's going to be nothing in the pathway here.
Yeah. I feel like what's happened this game is a very big weakness with Memfisto's opener. It's like his HP is super low and he has no anti-air turn 1. And he also just has no HP. Which is very bad.
Like supply spec is good, but it's not that good if you're dead by round 5. And this is an insane mobile beacon. Should get tower pretty fast, I think. I love how Chin Gun has its own targeting too, so
yeah.
a little bit busted for rushes.
Sometimes it's so troll though. It just gets stuck on a fang and just sits there forever and shoots fangs or some dumb shit.
Yeah. But this is sledge boat gaming. This is I think Surrey has done this strat a lot with mass produced. He does this to me a lot, and it's kind of hard to deal with because you got to deal with the sledges, then you got to deal with the boats, and you probably want Mustangs, but Mustangs aren't good at the sledge, so it kind of gives you a lot of problems to deal with good tempo.
Yeah, Surrey's tech setup on his boats and his sledges are like very, very hard to deal with if you are being aggroed by mass prod sledge.
Like I don't know what you necessarily do about this strat.
I think
like
you just hope he doesn't roll mass prod sledge, and if he does, you die. That's it.
I don't know if that's a good strat. I mean, that's I mean that's a decent strat, but surely there's a better way than
with the meta tech setup, I don't know that there is a response other than just having a better starting pack than he does and hoping he doesn't get mass prod sledge. So.
Oh, you're saying as supply spec? That's what you mean? Or like
yeah,
as
I mean, just like
with low
depending on your
HP?
spot. Yeah, if your HP is low and like you don't have some weirdo tech setup on some unit, then I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, maybe it's a multi-melter diffract angle. It kills everything in theory.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just dies to boats though.
But with enough diffractioning, there's a beam will hit the boat.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Copium is the only way as a sledge gamer. Oh my! I still can't believe you killed a fucking war factory with your blue sledges. I had no fucking clue that was a thing.
Yeah, you just gotta believe in your sledges, man. They deal more damage the more faith you have in them.
That's true. That's literally how Fuzzy also does a decent job with sledges. Like he believes, like really believes in sledges. I don't, but he beats me all the time.